Since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your my player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon, and enjoy the game.
Bye.
Up next, for the Nets, losing sight of their identity over the last 10 games, they've won only 2 of them. Tonight, they're hoping to get back to what they do well with a win. Tip-off coming right up. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And here we can check out the score for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Neely, and it's Moreland in at the 4 spot. And for the Nets, they've got Alexander, and it's Davis in at the 3 slot. And it's really a delicate balance, isn't it, Steve, for some of the teams at this point, trying to keep guys rested and ready for the playoffs, but also not wanting to lose any momentum.
Kevin, there's much more of a focus on that now. You're totally right. Balancing the workload across the entire team is almost a science at this point.
Push, Boston defending. New York moving it around. Down low. Here's Solomon, picked away. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he goes in for the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
It's the Nets now, following the score by New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Moreland. Wolf passes to Lawson. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Alexander. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Passes it to Bush. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Neely the pass to Moreland. Good on the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Solomon. 12 points his last outing. From 13. That misses off the backboard. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wolf. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Check out the numbers for losses. He's averaging 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Here's Alexander. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Lawson outside. Now the pass to Wolf. Shoots from the elbow, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. New York trails by 10. Pass to Solomon. Nets passing it around. Here's Alexander. He had 15 points last outing. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Bush. And they get it. That one, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Neely the pass to House. The pass to Wolf. Now, here is Lawson. Not a lot of room. Here's House. And the layup is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Nets have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Timeout called. The Nets, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Here's Alexander. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Solomon. Pass to Bush. They need this one. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Neely. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. It's Davis on the wing. Pass to Bush. Here's Alexander. Boston defending. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by New York. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Good on both. New York trails by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Solomon. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
To the inside. Here's House. Can't get it to fall.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Lawson's against Davis. Now here's Lawson. T right on him. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Alexander. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Wolf. Bank shot. No good. New York trails by 10. Pass to Alexander. Here's Solomon. Solomon. Great positioning on the putback. Solomon's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
There's the pass to Wolf. Driving inside. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pass to Bush. Kicks to Davis. Some nice passing by New York here. No good on the three.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Here's Wolf. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 12-point New Orleans lead.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Bush passes to Alexander. Into the lane. Bush, Lawson defending. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So we can't get either to fall. New York trails by 12. Alexander in the post. Boston with it. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. There's Moreland. Jeffries, the pass to Moreland. To the right side. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Boston know what. New Orleans leading by 12. Here is Jeffries. This game he had 12. Knocked away. The pass to Hunt. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fourth team foul.
And they've been the more physical team, offensively seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. New Orleans making a switch here. Bridges checks in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. New York trails by 14. Here's Alexander. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Jones. Misses off the left iron.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Out to the wing. Here's Hunt. He averages about 5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jeffries. That one no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
Here is Jeffries following the score by New York. To the middle. Second chance effort. Bridges misses. The Nets shooting just 26% early. Here's Alexander. Rebounded by E. New Orleans leading by 12. Hunt the pass to E. Here's Hunt. Here's Moreland. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Austin. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Hunt. Passes to Bridges. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Jeffries, defended by Jones. Here's E. No good off the front iron. New York trails by 12. Now here is Murphy. It's rebounded by Moreland. Moreland's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hunt. Nails the 16-footer.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And here's Austin. Over E. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's New Orleans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Bridges. And it's E in at the power forward. And so it's New York with it, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Alexander. Down low. New York moving it around. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. You've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Here's E. Eyes yet again. Alexander grabs the board. New York trails by 16. Here's Murphy. Lays it up and banks it in. Murphy's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Moreland. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Moreland's got 8.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Murphy can't hit.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Moreland dishes to E. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D that time from Jones. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
Here's Hunt. And there's the pass to Bridges. Here's E. Alexander grabs the board.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And then Murphy with the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Hunt following the score by New York. Here's E. And it falls over the rim and in. And New Orleans leads by 14.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
And Murphy kicks to Alexander. Pass to Austin. Now here is Murphy. It's rebounded by New Orleans. He's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the basket by Murphy.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Boston.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Playoffs near. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at New York, their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happened.
Well, I think for New York, they're going to stumble towards the finish line this season with the playoffs nowhere near a possibility.
All the talk around them now is already about what's going to take place in the offseason. Who's going to go? Who's going to stay? I'd be surprised if they don't have a much different look next year.
Now here is Davis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's blocked. Lawson's against Davis. Lawson drives in. The rebound by the Nets. Outside, Davis. Passes it to Austin. Rebound by House. House has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Neely. To the wing right side. Here's Wolf. And that one hits back iron. New York trails by 12. Davis in the corner. He kicks it to Austin. Lets it go from 14. And the Nets miss again.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
They get it back. Watson the pass to E. Shoots over Austin. And that one is good from E. E's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
Pass to Solomon. Now the pass to Bush. Headshot off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Inside. No good from Lawson.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Now Austin going inside. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Neely. Passes it to Wolf. The 3. It's rebounded by New York. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
New Orleans leading by 12. Takes a 3. And Jones pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Lawson. And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. Leading by 12. Pass to E. Right block shot. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. E's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Solomon. 6 points for him. Austin, the pass to Bush. Over House. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. A pass to Lawson. From the stripe. Not going to go that time. And New York the other way now. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Solomon, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Lawson with it. He had 22 points in the win against Boston.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Here's Solomon, trailing by 10. Now here's Austin. Pass to Jones. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to House. Back to Lawson. To the paint to stop the drought. And it's good on the layup. Neely's got his second basket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Davis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. here's Austin. He's tightly guarded. Rebound by Neely. Neely's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the middle. Jones dishes to Austin. And the pass to Bush. Outside, Davis. Here's Solomon. New York moving the ball around. Here's Austin. Jones trying to get open. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Foul, first team foul.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for
and
two.
The season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Neely the pass to Bridges. Here's Hunt. And it's good for 2. He has 6.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Now here's Austin. Pass to Solomon. Kicks it to Austin.
What's the roll?
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
That one's not going to go. And so we conclude the first half. New Orleans on top. They lead by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Taking a look at New Orleans. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they're not finding good shots. That starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. We need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that time.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Alexander, and it's Solomon in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Lawson up top. He's guarded by Davis. There's the triple. The shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got the first bucket of the third here for New Orleans.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Here's Alexander. Pass to Solomon. 6 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. House has got his 8th rebound here tonight. New Orleans leading by 17. Here's Neely. Lawson outside. Fires the 3. The shot misses. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. He takes it in. Alexander, no luck. Well for New Orleans, shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Neely. 6 points for him. Can't connect from the right block. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Team foul.
For New York, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
2 shots.
Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. New Orleans leading by 15. To the inside, and he dunks it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Wolf. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes it to Bush. Now here is Davis. The pass to Bush. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Lawson surveying the D. Here's Wolf. The rebound by the Nets. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Back to Davis. Goes up with a stripe. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Here's Neely. He has 6. Pass to Wolf. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And Davis pulls it down. New York trails by 17. Pass to Alexander. It's deflected, and he recovers it. It's rebounded by Moreland. Moreland's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Neely. Makes it off the glass. Neely's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Davis kicks to Alexander. Inside. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Wolf passes to House. And here's Lawson. It's rebounded by New York. Solomon's got 7 rebounds in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Davis surveying the floor. Alexander passes to Bush. Over Lawson, and Lawson with the block. Here's Wolf with the drive. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. And New Orleans leads by 19. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle. And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past month for him.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Here's Alexander. Down low. And then Jones with the jam.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
New Orleans leading by 17. Lawson outside. Lets it go. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Alexander. Passes it to Jones. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. For 3, Lawson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lawson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Jeffries. Here's House. He can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Alexander. Kicks it to Murphy. Count it.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
New Orleans leading by 16. Now the pass to Moreland. Lawson with it. Shoots the 3. That shot off. And here is Davis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Moreland. Lawson up top takes the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Lawson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Alexander passes to Davis. It's rebounded by Moreland. Moreland's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Lawson. He's covered closely. Can't hit from 12.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Murphy with the ball. E on him. Murphy can't hit.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
Here's Lawson. Goes back up. Goes up again, and it's denied. And he's able to get it back. Here's Jeffries. And they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession. And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
Here's Alexander. Feeds it to Jones. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Moreland's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Lawson from outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Alexander in the post. Jones trying to get open. Rebounded by E. New Orleans leading by 17. Here is Jeffries. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Count it from 12. Davis has got his first points of the game.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Austin, he's checked in for Davis. And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter of the game. Here is Jeffries. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He kicks to Jeffries. From outside the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Alexander passes to Austin. Now Murphy. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by New Orleans. He's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Moreland, defended by Jones. The shot by Moreland, no good. And that one drops for him. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Alexander. Misses in close.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
Moreland kicks to Yee. Hunt the pass to E. Excellent D that time from Jones. New York trails by 17. Pass to Austin.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New Orleans leads by 17 and will return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Neely and it's Hunt in at the point guard. Now here's Austin, guarded closely. A second chance effort. Rebound by Neely. Neely's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, it's intercepted. To the middle, here's Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so here is New Orleans, following the bucket by the Nets. E, the pass to Hunt, and it's blocked. They get it back from past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Austin's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And Murphy kicks to Austin. Pass to Bush. Clock at 6. Jones with it from downtown. Rebounded by E. E's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Neely. Bridges trying to free himself up. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
To the paint, here's Jones, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
New Orleans leading by 15. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now E. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And New Orleans leads by 17.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Austin. Can't nail the jumper.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Jeffries dishes to Bridges. To the inside. Neely. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Neely's got 4 this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Austin with it. Rebound by Hunt.
Look, he's got all the confidence in the world, but you're trying to go for the big finish. You've got to finish. Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead. I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
New York trails by 21. Bush passes to Austin. So here's Murphy. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Neely can't get it to go.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Now, here is Murphy. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Solomon. A beautiful reverse layup.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
To the paint, here's Neely. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
New York trails by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Jones now atop the key. Bridges with the steal. Here's Hunt, defended by Jones. Hunt with the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Outside, Jones. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And how sweet a play.
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, you know, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
To the lineup for New Orleans.
Nets on defense. New Orleans moving it around.
I see him.
Out left to the wing. Here's Lawson. Gets to the corner and buries it.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Davis. Here's Solomon. Down low, here's Murphy, and he lays it straight in.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
New Orleans leading by 21. Wolf passes to Lawson. Here's Neely. Pass to House. Lawson outside. Can't connect from short range. Nets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Murphy passes to Bush. Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing. But I love the opportunities these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
Now, here's Lawson. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Nets. Murphy passes to Bush. And here's Murphy. Over Lawson. Murphy can't hit. It's blocked. Wolf. He's guarded by Murphy. Lawson the pass to Wolf. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 4 assists in the game. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
New Orleans leading by 21. Passes it to Neely. Wolf, he's guarded by Murphy. Lawson has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Lawson's got 14 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's rebounded by Lawson.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
New York shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. The pass to Bush. Now here's Davis. Free throw line jump shot will not go. This is off the front iron. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Wolf passes to Lawson. Shoots. And he connects with the jumper. Lawson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Kicks it to Davis. To the middle. Murphy passes to Solomon. Over House. And again, it's the Nets missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Pass to Wolf. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Now Lawson. Inside, here's House. A rebound by the Nets. Solomon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, here is Murphy. Defense is right there, and too long on the shot. And here's New Orleans now. Down low.
2 minutes remaining.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Passes to Bush. Murphy with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He doesn't hit that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And there's the pass to Wolf. Driving in. Count it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New Orleans.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer. And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game
for Lawson.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And he knocks down the first one. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And so Murphy hits them both. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hunt, covered by Maggette. And that one, good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Nets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Pass to Moss. Back to Maggette. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hunt, covered by Maggette. Pass to Maxwell. Over Maggette. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Here's Hunt. Pass to Maxwell. Over Maggette. Maxwell's shot is no good. To the paint. Here's Moss. Finished off the break.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Riding around all night until the sky then went like blue on. Yeah, yeah, son, we up. Shining like the 90s Jules' truck. I got the rope link with the boat anchor. Outside, I don't know danger. Hang around like a coat hanger. Still sliding. Press the issue. If them ride with you, then they leaving with you. If you owe me, then you pay me. I don't miss a nickel. I'm a sickle. My checkbook on Steve Ballmer. Do what I want, don't believe karma. Hit the lot, get a new whip. Drop the top, then on them. Talking like they coded. I ain't never seen a sneeze on them. I cough up another. Build a house new on them. That's another mansion in North Georgia. Why going in foreclosure? That M3, my fourth order. Yeah. I got a lake out back, I'm sitting on 50 acres. If you said I wouldn't make it, y'all just haters. And we don't pay attention to none of that. Y'all pocket watching and clocking. We sitting right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play calling. We hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons. White winners and summer's black. Yeah. Now how the they gonna handle that? I came for the whole thing. Hey, I know you ain't expected that.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the cheese, need the bell, clean the funds, clean my hands, clean the do my dirt, just the dance, ain't trying to flirt. My mans came home the first, watch the feds, don't overlurk. Hit the bed, but I can't right now. Same old head trying to take me down. 10 so high, what I pay so loud. Everybody hood when they get a good play, tell them bring them on field, but I pray for the down. Still got the on payroll, whole team ain't move when I say so. I'm a rule the whole game, I'm a grandmama chain, we done put a block up, but it still came down. Look me now, let me live, human love, look me down, be my judge. This is does. I got fans, they can't tell I'm just a man. Need the love, be my, need my, I don't plan, just show up. Ayo, God don't get what you can't. I just met a bad thing, she stable. Now she mad at the crib, gotta lay low. That's the life that you get with a player though. Same bed, never know when I get home. Fed up and we both wanna let go. Had to put it on chill like a leftover. Could've seen it all coming from the get-go. Ayo, I know that what up. I roll up every moment, hit the show like what up. I know they want us, gonna eat and crow, but not us. I know you need opponents, I could flow that if you want it. Ayo, ayo, I know you better. I know you won't get on, ain't no one told you better. My opponents and my homies live too close together. Got land, but I don't live on it. Say my prayer, but for the moment, hold the peace. Know the streets, clear the air for my. Guard your coof, flip the map when I stash the loot, it won't show the where. Hit the turf, legs don't overwork. Trust the fam, can't know for certain. Papa's gone, I ain't taking personal. Mike, gotta feed the earth. Flash, don't be a jerk. Once you're gone, you can't watch your tone. Rep the game, y'all know the perks. Catch the blame, y'all know the curse. Cops try to get me, but I ran up first. New check, no stimmy, but it still gon' work. Life no gimme, but the wheel gon' turn. Tryna make it from the red to the end zone.